In September 2020, IB helpfully gave us 12 core ToK concepts. Now, I often wonder why they chose this specific group of 12 concepts. Are there better concepts that could have made the list? Welcome to ToK Today. I'm Daniel, and today we're asking, can we amend, maybe improve the 12 ToK core concepts? Before we start to list alternative concepts that could have been used, I just want to make clear that I'm not suggesting replacing the current 12 concepts. They're all good, worthy, and useful concepts. Secondly, I know that the existence of these 12 concepts doesn't necessarily exclude the use of any other concepts. Obviously, we constantly use concepts way beyond the core 12 concepts in the ToK course. The alternative concepts that I'm suggesting here are merely proposed as being equally worthy of inclusion in the core. So, without any further ado, let's look at some alternative concepts that could have made the list. So, concept number 1 on our alternative concept list is paradigm. So much of ToK is about knowledge changing over time and why it changes over time. Paradigm shifts are such easy and accessible ways to help students to see and understand the dynamic nature of knowledge. They could deserve a place on our core list of 12 ToK concepts. ToK essay questions and the exhibition prompts are often about the development of knowledge. Actually, in that short advocacy for the concept of paradigm, I used 2 other concepts that could also go into our list: change and dynamic. Let's move on to concept number 2. So the second alternative concept that I'm recommending for inclusion on our list is the concept of pattern. Knowledge in all AOKs is underpinned by patterns, either the presence of them or the lack of them. For example, the human and natural sciences are founded upon finding patterns. Much artistic theory relies upon patterns, and we could go on and on. I also thought that the concepts of probability, modelling, and forecast are all linked to the concept of pattern, and they could also equally have been included in this list, but I quite like patterns, so I'm including patterns. The third alternative concept is hierarchy. Now, this is included in the list partly because power is in IB's 12 core ToK concepts. Now, I know that this alternative list is not supposed to replace any of the current core concepts, but power as a concept just doesn't quite cut it. I'm not saying that power is not an important ToK concept. It's super important. It's super powerful. But hierarchy can be the structure within which power operates. Hierarchy can be the result of power. Hierarchy better describes the range of applications of power. Hierarchy should be high up there on the list of ToK concepts. The fourth alternative concept is subjectivity. Now, obviously, we've got objectivity in IB's list of 12 core concepts, and therefore it would seem to make sense to have subjectivity in the same list. However, I'm including subjectivity for more than its description of knowledge based on personal experience. Subjectivity can take us into the debate of whether the knower is the subject or the object of the production of knowledge. And this debate provides us with a good way to unpack many of the ToK essay questions and the exhibition prompts. Okay, so that brings us to the end of part 1 of this series on ToK concepts that we should have or could have had. Join me in the second video when I'll look at the alternative concepts number 5 to number 8. I hope that you found this video thought-provoking and maybe even entertaining. If you did, then a like, a comment, or even a subscribe are very, very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay ToKtastic, my friends.